Alright, welcome back to our video. So this time in programming, and most specifically in dealing with data types and variables, you can also declare variables without having any initialization, just like this one. So let's say, for example, let me declare another variable, character, like that, and float, my float, then double, my double. So there are certain cases wherein you are to declare variables first before giving any data or initializing data to the variables. So as you go along with software development, you are going to encounter this specific scenario. As for this time, I just want to let you know that after you have declared a variable or variables with their appropriate data types, you can then assign data to the variables. Let's say, for example, I am to assign the numerical data number 5 to the variable A, and then the symbol $sign to the my character or my char variable, and also to my float, the data 1.99, and then my double 5.9. So it will just work the same with what we had in the previous video. So you can just use printf and do what you want in regards to the output. Let's say, for example, the value of variable A is, so as what you have seen in the previous video, you can pass plenty of other variables using different placeholders, but this time, to put it simply and to have a clean code, let's just use one single placeholder and one variables for each printf functions that we are going to write. So let me just put here %d and then the identifier of the integer variable. So let me just copy this one and paste it, paste the printf functions for our different variables. So the value of variable, change this one to my character, and this one my float, and then my double. So I'm just writing this one in order for you to see that everything I am writing here will just produce the same output that we had during the previous tutorial, my double. Alright, so as what you can see, I declared first the variables without initialization, and then later on I assigned the data intended for each of the variables. So in C language, and even not just with C but also in other programming languages just like Java, Python, or even PHP, I believe in Python is that you need to declare the variable, I mean the data right away. But anyways, Python is not my forte, so I am into C and Java, so forgive my mistake if there's any. Anyways, my point is that if you are to declare a variable, later on you can initialize the data for the different variables. Let's see, let's click build and run. So by the way, take note once again, all of the source code, I mean all of the necessary statements are written inside my main function. So let's click build and run, and you see all of these concatenated, right? So let's just close. We need to fix things here, right? So here we need to add the escape sequence and also the placeholder. We need to correct the placeholders. So %f, and then here %lf, and then add appropriate escape sequence. There you have it. So click and build and run. So there you go. Right, so somehow if you want to, you can also modify, right? According to the previous video, we can manipulate the outputs of our doubles and float. Alright, so I guess you are now ready for our activity. So let me write you something, a little activity here. So write a C code that utilizes two variables of integer data type. Just two variables, and it's up to you just assign any numbers or any data to the variables and call them to display their value in let's just say display their value using printf function. Alright, so you can pause this video and you can start working on the given activity. Alright, so I assume you already paused the video and you have written your own answer for the following for the given problem. So let me just write my answer here. So very easy, you can just put here number 1, or let's just say my answer. So any integer variables, so maybe let's just write first integer and let's put the value 5 and then another second integer equals 10, right? And then you can use printf to display the value of the given variables. So let's just put %t for first integer and then printf for second integer, %t second integer. Right, so that the output will not concatenate, let me put here escape sequence n for new line \n and then click build and run. There you have it. Now in the next video we will talk about declaration of variables in just a single line. So talk to you soon. Have a nice day.